5 on your sideline, sponsored by Universal Windows Direct.
Welcome into 5 on your sideline. I am Corey Miller, and tonight we have some regional basketball titles to hand out on the Illinois side, and also some trophies to hand out on the ice in Missouri. It is playoff season for winter sports, and we have got you covered. We'll start with Edwardsville at Alton, the Southwestern Conference clash for a regional title. Lots of highlights in this one. Yosei Epinesa to Micah Butler for an Edwardsville bucket. Then it's Samaj Stampley. He's Alton Star Jr. He looked like it tonight. There's a pair of corner triples from the Redbird standout. Alton could do it inside as well. Big Jamarian Green takes the feed, slams it home. Herbert Martin has been great all season long for the Tigers. Fantastic, tough layup right there. But Alton defended their home gym. Kobe Taylor, that is a long three as the Redbirds hang on for a 55-47 regional victory over rival Edwardsville. Awesome atmosphere for the regional title in Carlisle. Columbia against Free Central. Cougars first. Griffin Becker into the lane. Tough finish for two. Then it's Preston Baker sinking a three for Central. Columbia had plenty of highlights in this one too, though. Nice pass into Brody Landgraf right here, who goes up and under. That's good for two. Then it's Sam Donald, one of the best Eagles in their history. Stop, pull up, that's money. This game lived up to the billing, and here's how it ended. Tied in double overtime, Conlon Haar gets the steal for Central and takes it all the way for the layup as time expires. Central wins 57-55. Fans on the court, what a finish. We got there in time for the celebration at Highland, too, where the East St. Louis Flyers won a regional title over the host Bulldogs. East St. Louis is going to advance with a 52-41 victory. Here are some other Illinois regional scores from some local teams. Triad, Centralia, Althoff, and Oakville are all advancing to the next round of the playoffs. Congrats to those teams. Not a playoff game here, but it sure felt like it. Clayton and Ladue renewing their long-standing rivalry. Rams on the break. Isaiah Edwards. Bucket and a foul. He sunk the free throw. Clayton connected from deep. First it's Sebastian Bolden. That's a long three. And then Demarion Burgess going to hit a three of his own. This one from the corner. Let's go back to Ladue. Jack Edgerton. Tough finish for the Rams. Almost takes me out. Not quite, though. And then to the buzzer beater at the end of the first quarter, Jack Anderson sinking that three for Ladue. The Rams have bragging rights tonight. They beat Clayton 63-54. Some girls action on the court. McClure against a good Hazelwood Central squad. Kamira Foster will start things with a triple for Hazelwood Central. Then it's O'Brianna Carpenter gets the ball in the paint. She finishes as well. And eventually, Chloe Banks going to cap off this fast break with a bucket. Hazelwood Central rolls in this one 61-11. Great matchup Thursday night on the girls' side. Reigning Class 4 state champs Lift for Life against Class 5 runners-up Lutheran St. Charles. No surprise, a lot of Jordan Spicer highlights. There's a three. Amaya Manuel the other way for Lift for Life with a nice drive. Then she's going to spot up and knock down a jumper of her own. Other way now, in the McDonald's All-American Spicer was at it again with another big three. Lutheran St. Charles wins 69-55. High school championship hockey, Challenge Cup. Chaminade facing DeSmet tonight at Centene. Scoreless in the second, Spartans charging, and Cole Heffington is there to clean up the rebound. 1-0 DeSmet. 30 seconds left in the game. Empty Chaminade net. DeSmet gets the puck, and Jackson Fox buries the dagger. Spartans win the Challenge Cup 2-0. It is their third straight Challenge Cup title over at DeSmet. Last night was the battle for the Wickenizer Cup. Summit against Parkway West. The Longhorns got a late goal from Case Waddell to break a 1-1 tie. And then Ethan Smith got some insurance for a 3-1 win over Rockwood Summit to claim the Wickenizer Cup for the Parkway West Mustangs. While high school basketball teams are kicking off their playoff runs, wrestlers over in Illinois have already earned some hardware. Over in East St. Louis, Pierre Walton made history. The Flyers wrestler won the state title at 165 pounds. He's the first East St. Louis wrestler to win a state title since 1943. And yeah, I think he was just a bit excited after securing the championship.
Popped a bottle of sparkling grape juice when I got home. Me and my grandma, it was great. I mean, yeah, it was amazing. I want to wrestle in college, man. Right now, I really want to wrestle in college. I want to go to college and make my family proud, make East St. Louis proud.
Down the road at Belleville East, the Lancers have their first ever state champion wrestler. Jonathan Rouleau won the heavyweight title at 285 pounds. For his wrestling career, Rouleau has an insane record of 105-3. He won 3 different national championships last year, and he's still just a junior. Rouleau's future lies on a D1 football field, but he has plenty of goals left in high school.
Really just, I wanted another state title for sure, and just really focus on leaving my mark here, like I've been doing.
I think that since he's wrestled, since he's been so little, he's wrestled like a little guy, like he's a lightweight, and in his mind, he kind of thinks he's 106, 113 pounds. But I have to remind him sometimes, you're not that size, you don't do all the things little guys do. But he really just is a student of the sport, and he wants to continue to get better. He wants to open up all levels of his game.
Coming up, we check in with the Cardinals down in Florida and hear from Battlehawks head coach Anthony Beck about some of his new faces for 2025. We'll be right back.
Taking flight. Card Spring Training, sponsored by Wood Basement Systems.
Some days at spring training, there's a whole lot to talk about. Some days there isn't. That's just the nature of the spring, and that's pretty much how today went for the Cardinals. It was a day Jordan Walker would like to forget against the Astros. Walker went 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts in this one. On the mound, Eric Fetty had some success. Here he strikes out now Astros outfielder Jose Altuve. Fetty did allow 1 run today courtesy of this Isaac Paredes blast. Made it 1-0 Astros. The Cardinals veteran starter limited the damage though. He went 2 innings, struck out 3, and allowed just that 1 run. Nothing much going for the Cards on offense in this game though. Astros win 3-2. Here's Fetty on still being a Cardinal in 2025 and being a veteran mentor.
I mean, that's stuff that you can't really think about too much, just same old off season for me. Took a month off in October, then right back to work, and yeah, glad to be back here. I guess in my situation, passing down the knowledge that was passed to me, just routines and things, trying to get through 175 plus inning seasons, and that's what really matters, and it's good. Have a bond of, like you said, veteran and youth.
This 5 on Your Side St. Louis City SC coverage is sponsored by Together Credit Union.
City SC heads away from the friendly confines of Energizer Park this week. They're out in San Diego to take on the newest team in Major League Soccer. The road was notoriously hard to solve for City a season ago. They went 1-8-8 on the road last year. If City wants to make the playoffs, that has to be a lot better in 2025. But the captain is carrying his same mindset away from St. Louis.
I mean, you go on the same field. This field looks the same like at home. There's a stadium with people inside, and you just have to play against a different opponent. For me, I always want to win. It doesn't matter if it's away or home. I expect to win, to be honest. And so I think we should not make too big of a deal of it just because it's an away game.
A month from now, the Battlehawks are back on the field. There will be familiar faces like receiver Hakeem Butler and linebacker Mike Rose. But there will also be some new additions for coach Anthony Beck, like QBs Max Duggan and Siobhan Cordero and receiver Denzel Mims. Coach Beck is excited to blend the returners with this new talent.
We're going to be explosive. We got great players, man. Our receiver room, I say it every year, and we always have good receiver. Man, we are deep at our skill position. We've added a few running backs that I'm really excited about, a new tight end, secondary, man. We got some length, some guys that can play ball. And inside defensively, our defensive line is a little revamped as well with some strong, big guys that can really push the pocket.
After the break, we check in with the Tigers and the Billikens ahead of a big basketball weekend. It's a big basketball weekend for our regional programs. SLU is at home tomorrow against Loyola Chicago, coming off their thrilling rally to beat Davidson on Tuesday. The Bills are fighting for seeding position in the A-10 tournament, where they are currently in 6th place. Here's Coach Schertz on just how much he hates losing.
I think when you really hate to lose, it doesn't matter how much you win, how much you get paid, how much money you have. Every competitive opportunity is a chance to experience that. And I think when you get the program right, you got a locker room full of guys and staff who feel the exact same way.
Mizzou is in action tomorrow as well. The Tigers are on the road in Nashville to face a Vanderbilt team they beat by 9 in Columbia earlier this year. The Commodores are not a team to take lightly, with wins over Tennessee, Kentucky, and Texas A&M this year. Mizzou has just 3 games left in their slugfest of a regular season schedule.
I think when you first look at our strength of schedule, a lot of people may think that we hadn't, at least that's been a narrative, had a strength of schedule. However, our strength of schedule indicates that we've had probably out of top 5 teams in the country, no one else has had more quad 1 games on their schedule than us.
That will do it for 5 on your sideline tonight. We will leave you with some of our best highlights from tonight. Have a great night, St. Louis.
Five on your sideline, sponsored by Universal Windows Direct.
Have you checked out 5 Plus?